now we have really the honor to have the grand lady of children's fashion, of luxury children's fashion in Italy, here at our side in Florence at Pitti Bimbo. Imelde has set up MIMISOL, a leading company, some time ago, and led this company from success to success, and it is basically an incarnation of what children's fashion can achieve in the highest level that we can dream of in terms of creativity as well as in terms of execution and production, fabric and design. Imelde, let me just say that again, that is not the first time, we conduct this interview in English and in Italian, so luckily you will translate, and so I'm sure we will be able to have a nice and interesting talk.
Perfect.
Good. Let's perhaps begin a bit with the history of MIMISOL.
Ok, iniziamo con la storia dell'inizio di MIMISOL.
MIMISOL nasce 5 anni fa, dopo aver lasciato una creatura che si chiamava Pinco Pallino, ed è iniziato questo nuovo progetto per il bambino sempre, MIMISOL, come le prime 3 note della Ninna Nanna di Brahms.
Okay. So MIMISOL started 5 years ago after unfortunately stopped the wedding with the company called Pinco Pallino, who Imelde 35 years ago created, and she was the founder and the stylist for 35 years.
Okay.
Then she started this new project, MIMISOL, and in 7 years she had an unbelievable success. All the customers follow her because in 7 years we opened 12 monobrand in the world. That means how much credibility has this lady on the market.
Yes.
It's really unbelievable.
And these are 12 monobrand shops across the world. Can you know which locations?
Hai 12 monobrand, dice dove sono localizzati.
Allora, Jeddah, Riyadh,
You don't need
Dubai,
to know all,
Abu
but
Dhabi,
just okay.
in Taiwan, in Osaka, in Milano, Mosca.
Saudi Arabia two in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Yes. Kuwait.
So that's quite a geographical spread.
Yes,
yeah?
yes. We are. We have 7 shops, 12 shops, and they are running very well.
Yes.
It's successful every year. Step by step, we are growing up very quickly, I can say.
And was the first shop in Milano or in Italy, or did you actually start overseas?
Yeah. Il primo negozio è iniziato a Milano o all'estero?
No, il primo negozio è iniziato a Mosca, sulla Piazza Rossa, dove un nostro cliente, il signor Kuzmirovic, con la prima collezione ha aperto il negozio MIMISOL, e poi Jeddah, Riyadh e seguire gli altri.
So the first shop was located in Moscow, and Mr. Kuzmirovic, who is the owner of the company in Moscow, he has opened a beautiful shop in the department store.
Near the Red Square?
Yes, on the Red Square, the GUM, at the GUM, yes, the first monobrand. So we had this unbelievable success with that, and then following all the other two in Saudi Arabia, two in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh and Jeddah, 2 in Taiwan, 2 in Dubai, in Japan.
So yeah, but you know that's already
market,
pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yes, really impressive.
And so when you come to Pitti now, and you are here at Pitti every time, is this really the main purpose to present the new collection, or do you meet your clients here? Do you actually take orders, so to speak?
Quando vieni qui al Pitti, tu di solito vieni giusto per mostrare la tua collezione o per fare ordini, e qual è il tuo
Alcuni clienti fanno anche gli ordini, clienti dei multi-brand, però poi tutti vengono in showroom a Milano.
Yes, mostly of the customer comes to Milan.
To the showroom.
The big customer, especially the owner of the mono brand, comes to Milano, because in Milano you can feel the atmosphere what Imelde want to give to their customer. Yes, you can work in very nice place, full of love and enthusiasm that Imelde gives to them. The atmosphere is unbelievable in Milano. Also here, but here there are so many people coming into the fair, so we don't really have time. We have a special room where we do some order, especially for the multi-brand, small multi-brand that they don't have time to come to Milano, so they stay here and ask to make the order here.
Talking Milano, talking Italy, how is the situation for a label like yours in Italy? Are you making good progress? Is Italy kind of stabilizing economically? How do you gauge the situation?
Tra il mercato italiano e quello estero, come si presenta la tua collezione, diciamo, in Italia? Com'è il mercato in questo momento? Sta crescendo o no? Com'è la situazione in Italia?
In Italia noi abbiamo il nostro monobrand, un piccolo monobrand in via Borgospesso, via Spiga a Milano, e siamo in Rinascente Duomo e nei più importanti multibrand italiani. Sicuramente la collezione MIMISOL è più recepita dove c'è il monobrand, perché nel monobrand si esprime con tutta la sua vera anima.
So the first yes. Oh my goodness.
Take your time.
Don't remember the question.
Non importa, il multibrand sicuramente abbiamo dei multibrand, però nel
Italy, yes. In Italy we have Milano and Borgospesso. Borgospesso is the center of the fashion. I mean the best shops, luxury area. And in Rinascente we have the corner.
Yes.
But Rinascente is the big department store.
Yes.
And also we have the best multi-brand located in all this, many cities in Italy, all around Italy. But for sure, the feeling, the soul of the collection you will find in the monobrand shop, because there you find the soul of Imelde. Yes, the soul.
And the creative process, when you design the new collection, that happens in Milano, and you are really still, doing the designs, or giving a clear direction what you want to achieve.
Quando crei la collezione, la fai a Milano o dove? E quando la fai, disegni o come viene?
La collezione nasce innanzitutto a casa mia, dove ho lo studio, dove da lì abito su una collina e ho la fortuna di vedere le albe e i tramonti e la natura in mezzo alla natura.
Okay, Imelde lives in a beautiful house up to the hill near Bergamo, and from there she has the most amazing ideas and idea for the collection. Just to tell you, in this collection we have now, talking about the sunset, she saw a beautiful sunset and she take a picture of this sunset, and that was the idea for a printing fabrics in silk. Was so beautiful, and we have now in the stand these pieces, fantastic.
Prima penso a un progetto in linea di massima generale, penso ai tessuti, alle materie prime.
First she think about a general project, and then the second step is the research for the fabrics.
Tessuti che chiaramente tutte le stampe, le mischie nella lana partono già tutte non da quello che trovo sul mercato, ma il 90% le faccio fare.
Most 90% of the fabrics are fabrics, especially the one printed, that are done completely by her. studied by her, and that's the value of our collection is that the fabrics are in exclusive for MIMISOL. No other people can have this printing, so that is really important.
Yeah, that's
In questa collezione c'è un tessuto di pura lana che ricorda molto le vecchie coperte, c'è un progetto. Molte le maglie sferruzzate a mano, ecco, anche questo tessuto di lana, un jacquard di lana, è un tessuto fatto fare apposta per MIMISOL.
Especially in this collection, for example, every team has its own story. This one has a particularity: the fabrics is done from a small company who make usually the blanket for the bed. They made for one of the best brand in the world. So they become friends with Imelde. Imelde asked them, "Can you do something for my collection for fashion? I mean, children's wear." They never did something like that in their life. I mean, fashion. So they start with them, with her, and they make a beautiful fabric.
Yeah, that's very original.
Yes.
Tell me, obviously you export, lots of your products overseas. Is Germany a market for you? What is the potential in Germany? How do you estimate?
Tu esporti in tutto il mondo e circa la Germania, tu sei abbastanza forte in Germania?
No, ho pochi clienti, alcuni clienti nelle più importanti città. Spero che con questa intervista di migliorare le performance.
We have few customers but in the best city. Very old customers since when they were at Pinko. Yes. Very nice multi-brand shop. Yes.
Okay.
We hope with this interview there will come a new customer.
Very good. That's one of the ideas of this interview. Last but not least, coming quickly to production. Where do you produce? Do you produce in Italy? Because Italy has such an heritage and such a history in production of fashion.
Ok, adesso passiamo alla produzione. Dice dove viene fatta?
La produzione, il 90% è tutto made in Italy. Dal materiale all'accessorio alla confezione, tutto made in Italy. Solo una piccola parte è fatta all'estero.
Okay.
90% yes of the collection is made in Italy. Only a few parts, 10% is make outside Italy.
So that means that all the crafts, all the craftsmanship, the special knowledge is still in Italy. It is alive. So if you want to produce something very beautiful, you can still do it in Italy.
To do in Italy. Qualsiasi cosa si faccia, insomma, in Italia bisogna stare in Italia per avere le idee buone in Italia.
Sicuramente chi apre un monobrain all'estero desidera che il gusto sia italiano, il prodotto che sia italiano. È chiaro.
People who buy the Italian, the foreigner people who buy Italian product, they desire to have an Italian product made in Italy. That is the value of MIMISOL.
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time and for coming by, and it's a great honor to have you here, and I hope we meet again, and I hope I will be able to have a look at the latest collection today or tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Hi, thank you.
Bye bye.